That's why you look like a beaver when you laugh.
I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
We the real rock stars, and I'm the biggest of all of them.
This world shall know pain.
How you like that?
Welcome back to another episode of
ChuckleKnuckle
After Dark.
ChuckleKnuckle After Dark.
ChuckleKnuckle After Dark.
ChuckleKnuckle After the sun has...
C-K-A-D, Sakad.
Sakad. I like it. As you guys remember last episode, we talked about animes worth starting if you're brand new to anime. So now...
I literally just lost my sight for a second. Like, it was the scariest thing in the world.
Well, there's a bunch of lights around us now. As you guys see, the lighting looks a little bit better. There's still more tweaking and stuff we have to do, but I'm just like, we'll start it for this one. You know, it's supposed to gradually become better over time. So this episode... Would you like to let them know what we're going to be doing?
This episode...
Nobody cares what you have to say. This episode is going to be about how to save more on car insurance.
We did that last episode.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This episode is... What's in your wallet?
Don't forget to talk about the car's extended warranty.
And don't forget to also add that you need to understand that let so-and-so stand. Are you in good hands? If you know who we're talking about, put it in the comments and tell them to sponsor us.
That'd be weird having a car insurance sponsor. No, guys, but for real, we're going to be talking about binge-worthy animes.
No, binge-worthy anime.
Anime?
Yeah, it was good. We just give them just one some anime.
Is it just one?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess we're giving you guys just one.
Yeah, I wanted to do more, but you didn't hear you.
No, I said only one on the next one. This one, I don't care how many you do. I said one on the next one.
Nah, I'm finna go like 20 minutes into just my one binge-worthy anime.
I mean, if you want to.
Why.
If you want to.
Well, I'll give a spoilers.
You can give spoilers. I don't care. I don't care.
But because I went first last time, Sir Andrew, Mr. Andrew.
Did you go first last time?
Sir Andrew, Mr. Andrew. Drew Nitus. Like King Leonidas, you know? Andrew Nitus.
Hello.
Kid, go first.
Okay, let's start off with an anime that I gotta get used to the lights because they're pretty blinding. Let's get started with the anime we all know that's worth binge watching. Starts with a B. Can you guess what it is?
Blue Lagoon? I mean Blue Dragon?
No. Bakuna. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna use that every anime. I'm gonna use that joke on the
I thought you were gonna say Bleach.
No, Bleach ain't worth binge watching.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's one of Evan's. No, I was gonna talk about a friendly neighborhood ninja called Naruto.
Why?
What?
You know that was mine.
I don't care what was yours. That's your fault.
Dang.
You should have let me go first.
Dang.
We all know that Naruto is one of the best binge-watching animes out there because they got everything you need from a protagonist
that's say it right.
That's why you look like a beaver when you laugh.
That's okay.
The main character, badass. Is this going to be filtered or unfiltered?
It could be either or. Warning. Strong language will be featured in this video. If you cannot deal with the words fuck, shit, damn, or nigga, especially nigga, like ooh nigga. That's from my boy Big Quince. Big Quince indeed.
Okay, well I was gonna say, let me go back. So Naruto, one of the best binge-worthy animes out there because it keeps you on your toes. Now, yes, there's a lot of filler. You don't have to watch all the filler, but should you? Yes. No. Yes, you should. Why? You want to know why? So it doesn't end sooner, so you guys don't get back to your sorry lives.
But you gotta admit, don't some of the fillers just piss you off?
Oh my god, some of them are bad. Yes. So guys, I don't know. Evan's really good. What are the fillers you should skip? You know a little bit better than me.
So after
hold on. Since we both agreeing on a binge watching Naruto, we're gonna give both of our sides of the story right now.
So Naruto, the prequel. So first of all, that is a flawless show. Literally from episode 1 up to 136 is when you need to stop. That is flawless. And then after 136, skip to episode 220. That's all of Naruto. It is flawless, literally, because everything between 137 and 219 is filler. It has nothing to do with anything about anything of everything. That's nothing. You don't need to watch it.
Remember what we said what filler was? It's just if he gets too close to the manga. Even though it wasn't even close to the manga, I don't know why they did that much filler.
It wasn't.
No, that's what I never understood. I think they were just because Naruto back when we started watching it was a huge cash grab. So they didn't want it to just jump to Shippuden right away.
No, the thing is, because our Naruto ended in 06?
Yes.
Naruto Shippuden came out in 07. So literally, if they stopped Naruto and just went to Shippuden, Naruto would have had fillers like right during the.
That's true because they would have caught up. They would have caught up to the Shippuden manga.
Yeah, they would have caught up right during like the introduction to Akatsuki arc.
That's true because yeah.
So from Naruto prequel from Naruto 1 to 136 and then just 220. Just episode 220. So altogether, just 137 episodes is good. Flawless. From episode 1 to 136, flawless. Followed manga perfectly. It is great.
I can't say it has any bad arcs. It does have some slow ones and some that will get on your nerves a little bit.
That's very true.
But it's not to the point like, okay, I'm done watching it. I hate this arc. I dislike this arc. There might be an arc you like a little bit less, but it's still where you would still be like, you know what? I'll still rewatch it.
Because the Chunin exams was like the most hype one out of all of them. But because of Sakura and Ino,
there's a couple fights you can. There's
Tenten and Tamori.
There's some you can skip.
Why'd you give them a full episode? Why?
You know,
wait, didn't Sakura Ino have 2 episodes?
Yeah. Remember she had, yeah, she did have 2 episodes.
Why? Like, oh my, like, bruh.
She had a lot of filler episodes.
Man, you know it's real when they put their head, because you know they got their headbands on their own style. Sakura over her head, Ino her waist. You know they try to get serious when they put you in the fucking forehead.
They put on the forehead and then they do the...
And then they be like, I believe. I'm like, no. I believe you're trash. I believe just boot them both.
There was a couple episodes not that it was like but you could skip it, but it won't affect the story. But it wasn't considered filler. Because technically that was a growth for Sakura and Ino, even though you really don't see Ino too much. But that was still a growth that technically, if you're first watching Naruto, you need to watch it.
She didn't really grow until like in the forest of chakra.
Yeah, but if you're brand new to Naruto and you've seen everybody talk about Boruto and Naruto Shippuden, you need to never just start at Shippuden. You need to start at OG Naruto.
You need to start in Naruto. Then Naruto Shippuden. If you don't know what Shippuden means, it means the Hurricane Chronicles. You know how dope that is? Naruto the Hurricane. You know how dope that sounds?
That sounds better than Boruto.
But
Naruto's name if you're brand new to it, you've never seen it, you want to get into it, you need to watch OG Naruto. It's only 137 episodes, like I haven't said. That's binge worthy, but it ain't like Shippuden. Shippuden drums. We'll get to that in a second.
Shippuden gets more technical.
We get that to a second.
It's 130 episodes altogether. Naruto altogether just has 220 episodes, but worth watching 137.
Yes.
Now Naruto Shippuden has 500. Why? Don't ask. Why are you asking questions?
Yeah, but almost.
Why are you asking us questions right now? 500. Why? Like,
we're telling you binge-worthy animes.
Yeah. 500. It don't make sense. We're getting to it. Relax.
And then what really works with Naruto is that you honestly see him grow from being absolutely annoying to immediately mediocre to like I could stand him to okay, I'm cheering for him other than everybody else who hates him. There are going to be a lot of plot holes when you get into from the beginning of Naruto leading up into Shippuden because I in my honest opinions I didn't think the writer was going to think Naruto was going to do that well. There is a lot of it's not noticeable plot holes unless you nitpick like we do.
No, it's just noticeable. So we gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Hold on, back up, rewind that shit. So we gonna talk about fucking Hokage, the third one, since he died anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, spoiler! They're gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah, you guys.
This nigga's name is the Professor. He is also nicknamed God of Shinobi because he's learned over 1,000 jutsu, but we only see him use like 10.
Yeah. He's kind of He's kind of trash.
That nigga's missing 990 other jutsu. Bruh.
Didn't Kakashi copy over 1,000 jutsu?
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess what? We've seen maybe 20.
Yeah, he did a little bit more. Well, let me jump into something before we jump into all the characters. We'll jump into the characters now that I haven't said it. There is a lot of decent characters in Naruto. A lot of good ones. A lot of ones you don't care about, and a lot of ones you really don't care about. Fall under that category is Sakura.
But fall into the good characters, Shikamaru.
Shikamaru, Naruto.
Shikamaru. What you stupid to stop at Shikamaru.
I mean, Naruto, you kind of...
Shikamaru was the realest one out of everybody done. Name somebody more real than Shikamaru.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You threw me on the spot there.
Yeah. He need to think.
No. If you guys first started, you need to watch all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden to understand what we mean. Because in the beginning of Naruto, he kind of annoying and a douchebag.
He's a kid. Like all kids.
Yeah, but you'll understand what we mean. But yeah, those are the two main ones I would say you guys would probably love out of all the characters. Everyone's like, oh my god, what about Sasuke? Nobody cares about the emo kid. About the guy that always wants to revenge his clan.
See, he got annoying, but he was. You know what made me mad? Oh, we'll get to it. Nah, I'll wait till we get to Shippuden.
Yeah, we gotta wait till Shippuden. So the characters are good. There are annoying characters, like Evan said, about like the third Hokage. Hokages are pretty much like the president. They run the nations, the 5 nations.
Hokage means fire shadow.
Is that Hokage? Oh, yeah, there's different Kages for each nation. There's 5 nations, and the main one you would always hear about is the Hidden Leaf Village, the Nation of Fire.
Because they was literally like America.
Yes, and the Hokage is the president, but nobody really votes for them. It's kind of just you earn it. And the whole premise of Naruto is Naruto proving to the fact that he's more than just a brat, and there's something else we're going to get to. The people don't like him, but he wants to become the Hokage, and soon he's going to realize that it's not
So Naruto's basically a black kid in a group of white kids in the suburbs during the 1960s before the dream was given.
Yeah, I would say that's almost dead. That's almost dead on. But main premise of Naruto, he wants to become Hokage, but a lot of people say he can't because somebody sealed a demon fox inside of him. There's the 9-tailed fox. There's Jinchurikis. There's all kinds of things. We'll get more into that into Shippuden.
And then Naruto was just trying to play with the other kids because he just was alone, and then his family was like, "Nah, this nigga a demon."
He bad. He bad.
And they came with the bow. I'm like,
he didn't even do anything. Like, we'll get to more of that in Shippuden. So that's pretty much the main premise of Naruto itself. And then it jumps into what? It was a 2-year gap or 3-year gap?
2-year gap.
It was a 2-year gap. He leaves with his main sensei, Jiraiya. You guys need to watch Naruto.
Oh, the legendary OG.
One of the legendary Shanin. He went 2 years to train to become less annoying.
And to become a capable ninja.
Decently capable ninja, even though he's still one of the lowest ranks out of everybody. Because everybody else cheated.
And you know what the crazy thing is about that? You know what? No, you know what made me mad though? It's because in the first episode of Naruto, it was a preview. They looked like the episode was like 23 minutes long. The first 15 minutes was 15 minutes of like episode 51.
Yeah.
So like you saw Sasuke, and I'm like, you just ruined everything. Like, why would you ruin that in the first episode?
Yep.
Like you want to be like, where's he at? Where's Sasuke? Where's Sasuke? We're waiting for him. Y'all keep talking about, but no, now we know what he looked like. Like, bro.
It literally was. It was a little confusing.
They Tom Holland that.
Yeah. That's actually a perfect way.
They Tom Holland that right there. I'm like, Kishimoto, Kishi, what you doing? But like he just wanted to become stronger. So he came back. He was stronger, but he was still weak.
He was still weak yet strong.
He got stronger, but he was still weak compared to like everybody else. But he was strong in his own sense of himself compared to how he was 2 years ago. Now, because it's 500 episodes, you can watch episode 1 through
$4.99.
51.
Yeah, that's about right.
No. After 51, that's when Naruto got his training from Kakashi and Yamato.
Yeah.
From Wind
Style.
Wind Style. Was Sora a filler? Because remember, he had the Nine-Tailed Chopper too. Was he a filler?
I would say that's a filler because he didn't really come up later on.
So I think that's like 30. No, that wasn't a filler. Because that's when while Naruto was jacking off Sora and everything, that's when Asuma was fucking with Hidan.
Okay, so the Naruto part,
Because that was the 12 Guardians arc.
yeah.
Sora, it was the 12 Guardians arc.
I would say the Naruto meeting him was a filler, but the Hidan one wasn't.
Yeah, but it was half and half. Like half the episode was Asuma.
Yeah, but nobody cared about that part.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, yeah, it was still pivotal because
Yeah, you technically stuff. I would say you can't really skip too much of Shippuden.
no, you can skip a lot. Out of 500 episodes, you can skip like 396.
You really think that much?
Because like literally the war lasted for 2 years. In our time, it lasted for 2 years.
Yeah.
But in Naruto time, that lasted a day.
Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking that because we watched it.
Because literally, the war started. Because I remember perfectly when Naruto and Pain was back during our junior year of high school.
God, that was old.
The war started in our senior year. That's 2018. No,
2018.
I just want to be young again. That was 2012. Literally, Naruto didn't end until 2017.
So I'm thinking, guys, because we watched it episode by episode by episode. So I guess you can skip more. Yeah, it's weird when you don't sit there and binge watch it.
Yeah, because Naruto ended in 2017. The war itself ended like in 2018. So literally, the war was like 5 years for us.
Yeah.
And then
Chill, Itachi, chill.
And then the manga ended in 2014. So that was still 3 years of just bullshit they were doing.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like fucking Mecha Naruto. Who cares about They pulled an iRobot with Naruto.
Yeah, it was dumb. But I'm saying, if you guys are loving watching Shippuden and not just trying to watch it to jump on the bandwagon, I would just say, heck, watch.
Oh my God, Boruto's dad has an anime.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna slap you.
Please do not do that. What I'm saying is, if you guys are really, really loving Naruto, screw it. Watch the fillers. Watch the fillers.
I don't know. Some of the fillers were good. So like out of the 350 fillers, like there was like 5 good ones.
I would say if you guys are really liking it, watch it, because it also builds up the way you love to watch Naruto. It builds up the way your kind of connection to the characters too, because you see them doing more like outsidey weird things other than just the main story. Yeah. It's like playing Skyrim and doing the side missions to build up your character and your reputation to the character.
Like one filler episode after the Pain arc was Naruto Outbreak, when everybody thought Naruto had this virus. They thought he had corona, and they was all trying to shoot him with it. That was funny. Okay, I was dying at that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's like Naruto will hook you from the first episode all the way back from OG Naruto. It's gonna make you okay. I'm gonna be honest. Do not watch any of the fillers to the OG Naruto.
No,
don't watch those. In Shippuden, it's a different story.
No, there's one you can watch.
Which one?
The Return of Mizuki.
You think so?
Yeah, I just liked it because that's when Iruka realized that Naruto can do Rasengan. And he's like, oh. And I love when Naruto gets recognition.
Yeah.
Because they all didn't. Iruka believed in him. but
Kinda.
he saw like you could do that. He could do the fourth Hokage jutsu.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah. So I like seeing Naruto get that recognition. Like, bro, you doing it.
Yeah.
You putting in that work. You putting in that grind.
Especially by someone who believed him the most. Iruka believed in him. I don't want to give away too much stuff, guys, but I would honestly say if you guys are loving it from episode 1 to 50, just watch the fillers. It's going to build up your connection to all the characters. Because you're going to see Naruto go on more missions other than just his main two.
And sometimes they are funny.
Yeah, sometimes they're worth watching. Especially the little, I ain't gonna lie, the cute ones with like Naruto and Hinata. You kind of see why they got married and why they're kind of good
I'm
together.
not gonna lie. After the war, I didn't watch any other episode.
Oh, I did.
Literally, like when Naruto and Sasuke did the thing.
Yeah.
And then and Sasuke took that journey.
You didn't watch the wedding stuff?
No.
Bro, that stuff is that one's actually good. The leading up past the last.
Right, when Shikamaru was trying to get his gifts and stuff.
Yeah, that
I didn't watch any of that.
It's funny because the whole time he thought he was getting something for Tamari to ask Tamari to get married. Bro, it's actually worth it. I would have to say it's worth it.
I don't worth it.
It was good because
it's not because I didn't want to. It's just because I knew it was the end.
It hurts to watch something.
So because I know that there's like 10 episodes I haven't seen.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that I can still watch them.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really finish it.
The reason I wanted to watch it and I was excited for it, it's the same reason at the end of the Pain arc. This is like, dang, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with everybody recognizing Naruto. And then it kind of seems like they didn't really care. Sometimes they'll get on your nerves. Like
sometimes the fillers they showed it. Like remember when it was Kakashi and Guy doing that contest when it was running through. That one was.
There's some good fillers, but I'm saying
funny.
like sometimes it bugs you a little bit in shows. It's not just Naruto, but when they do something amazing, but then the people still treat them like they're trash. Like they do that a lot to Naruto. Naruto will hit you with his speeches and him fighting for reasons. It's not just because I want to be strong.
Like that meme when it's like a Bugs Bunny when Rasengan doesn't work. Also,
bro, we're the same.
We're the same, bro. We're the same, bro.
Like Naruto will hit you, but then it gets you annoying. Like people yell at him like you're an idiot, you're dumb. I don't understand how you're hearing. Like bro, he just saved you 20 episodes ago from the leader of the Akatsuki. You guys, maybe he's the leader. I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil that part. But I would suggest if you love Naruto, you're enjoying it. Watch the fillers. The Mecha Naruto arc. Don't watch that one.
So the Mecha Naruto is called Power.
Don't watch.
There ain't no power in there at all.
That one was stupid.
It drains the shit.
But I would say if you love it, it will build up your connection to Naruto with the other characters. Watching Naruto do stuff with other characters, and it's not just like Naruto only cares about Sakura and Sai or Kakashi.
But the thing is, it's not just Naruto. You will connect with a lot of characters.
Yeah.
You will connect with a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And you will favoritize and be biased towards a lot of characters.
You're gonna see a lot of things, and you're gonna see there's so many. Like M. Night Shyamalan ain't got no twists like Naruto does. Like let me tell you, some of the twists.
When they be a mask and you be.
You have no idea, guys. If you've never seen it, just because you see Boruto, no, don't even erase Boruto from your mind. Go watch Naruto. Skip Naruto's fillers. Go to Shippuden. Watch Shippuden. If you love it a lot, like a lot, you have to love it a lot. Hit the fillers. If you don't, watch the main story.
Watching Boruto before everything else, like watching season 3 of Cobra Kai and thinking you would understand what's going on.
Yes, it makes no sense. Because you're not going to follow... Like, I will only watch Naruto because Naruto and Sasuke are in it.
I don't watch it. I only watch the Naruto and Sasuke episodes.
The parts. Like,
now, the moment that part ends, like, it could be, like, 15 minutes left in one episode. Naruto and Sasuke are done. Okay, I'm done with the episode.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But, yes, guys. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I don't have a proper opinion on Naruto, but those two shows, I would suggest, are one of the best binge-watching animes. In my opinion. Alright, what's another one for you?
Another one. There's this little anime that came along and swept a lot of people off their feet. And most kids who don't like how things are going for themselves would drink this. Bleach. Bleach, people. Oh, let me tell you about Bleach.
I was like, that was a good way to bring it in. I was like, what do you mean?
When that emo kid looking under the kitchen cabinet.
Oh my god, I'm done. I quit.
So Bleach is this anime that's just, it came out the same time, a little around the same time Naruto did, but it ended a lot sooner. There's only 366 episodes, and I recommend you watch every single episode because yes, there are fillers, but honestly, you can't even tell that they're fillers because of how well the story is written and how well the characters still develop, and they still have that development even into the canon, which means that's still part of the main story episode, and it's crazy. So Bleach is about this teenage boy named Ichigo. And he was always picked on because he had orange hair. And they like, nigga, why your hair orange? Nigga, you Chuck Finster from Rugrats looking there, nigga. And it reached, Ichigo was like, yo, what's up, bro? What you tripping on me for? And he started beating people ass. So he had that persona now of the bad boy. Oh, don't fuck with him, he bad. So he had this one homie, Chad. Chad is a big Samoan looking dude, right? He never spoke really. He always said, But you know, sometimes he would speak like this. And you know, they started whooping ass together like bad boys. There was the Will Smith, the Martin Lawrence of Bleach. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So, and one day this girl came along. She looked like she's 12, but she's really like 1,000 years old. Her name is Rukia. She is a Soul Reaper. Soul Reapers are basically spiritual warriors who fight the Hollows. Hollows are basically evil spirits, people who never found rest. And they just became these weird looking motherfuckers. So, with all of that happening, she tried to save Ichigo during one situation. She lost. She couldn't fight, got hurt. She stabbed Ichigo with her sword, saying, "Take my powers." Then this nigga became a Soul Reaper. And let me tell you, he started whooping ass like it was nobody business. So I started preaching from a preacher voice on. He started whooping ass like it was nobody business. Nobody business.
I would say Bleach is the next anime to go to after Naruto because it is a lot more mature.
Yeah.
It's a lot more mature.
More mature.
The characters, the characters don't get as much love as like Naruto does, other than Ichigo. There's some that you have to watch, like, oh, I met him in episode like 4, but he doesn't get his episode till episode 59
They're like
of
Hitsugaya.
season 77.
Hitsugaya, that's one of my favorites. The captain, the ice captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little who he's like 10 years old. He's so dope because he be fucking with Rangiku. Rangiku, this is lieutenant. Man.
106, guys, 106. If you know that reference.
Man, that's Rangiku. But anyways, so he's just cool because he be so nonchalant and he be kind of like snarky to her. She be like, "Give me a hug," and I'm trying to hug your ass.
So stupid. Talking about yourself?
Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that. You scared me so bad I almost popped out of my robe.
What if you had?
Then I'd have been exposed.
Which I doubt would bother you.
Don't you know what that feels like?
I don't.
Well, you should have more sympathy. It's not easy being a girl and being beautiful.
Oh, shut up.
Get your ugly ass. I'm like, dang, Hitsugaya, okay. Just laying in her ass. But she wanted, but he was just doing it verbally.
Oh, he wanted that.
So, but what I like about it is because the character development is amazing with each and every single character. Because every character basically gets highlighted. Not one thing I didn't like that Naruto did was they would highlight a character, but then they start to overlook him. Like Rock Lee, they hold Rock Lee. I'm sorry, they hold him bad. Everybody in Bleach gets a highlight, but then you still gradually continue to see their progress, and it's dope. And one thing I like too about Bleach is they have just as much meaningful messages, but it's on a more mature scale. So sometimes you won't be able to comprehend what they're saying unless you mature emotionally and mentally to understand like what they're talking about. Because you know, it's not just like, you know, you two wrongs don't make a right. Everybody gets that.
Two wrongs make a white.
But in this, it's like if you lay down your sword first, you can win the battle because mentally you have now defeated your opponent because you did not want to kill. So it be like deeper stuff like that, and it'd be like, you know, let not the sun go down upon your wrath type stuff. Don't end the day angry. But the way they be spitting it though, it's like Shakespeare for geeks, and it be dope. And there's blood, and there's cleavage, and it's just yes. So
there's a whole lot of yes.
and it's just And it's so amazing because the villain is one of the most menacing. I ain't gonna lie. In my opinion, is one of the scariest villains of all time. Aizen?
Aizen, yeah. And his ideology made 100%.
Like literally, you could breathe, and he'd be like, "I planned that 6 years ago, and he just met you today." Literally, everything Ichigo did was in his plan. This nigga blinked by accident, and he said, "I planned that."
It was crazy.
So they have these weapons called Zanpakutos, toes, and these Zanpakutos toes have spears. They're regular, and it looks like a regular sword, and then like it looks like a regular sword. So then when they call its names, they all have individual special names. It turns into the Shikai, which is the first level of their sword. And you know it's so cool because it's like they all look different. And then there comes their Bankai, which is a very special level and a more powerful. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I put my phone on mute. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put it on silent. Oh, that's rude of me. And it's called the Bankai. And the Bankai is like 10 times to 100 times more stronger, and only a certain amount of people can unlock it because you have to get into some type of mental level and spiritual level to reach it. And what's dope is that with that, everybody has their own individual power. So Aizen, his Shikai is literally the moment you see it, you're under mind control, and you don't know that you're under mind control. You're just putting in an illusion. So literally, he doesn't have to tell you what the power is. You just look at it, you instantly are seeing what he wants you to see.
It's almost like it's kind of creepy.
It's literally
like, it's something that like I can't explain this anime because it's really good. It's really good, and it gets you into the point that
what's the name?
Huh?
You said it's like another anime?
No, I said this is unlike any other.
Oh, I said this is like another.
No, no, this is unlike any other anime.
Say the name, I might know it.
No, it gets to the point that like, it also does something better than Naruto. Is Naruto you would want to take a break every now and then. Bleach, you're like, oh my god, what's happening next?
Yeah, even in the fillers. Even when you have the fillers, because like I said, you won't know it's a filler unless they tell you or you know it's a filler. Because I didn't know every episode I was watching wasn't all canon. Like there's like 20 episodes that was all filler. But I didn't know that.
It's because one thing that Bleach does better when it comes to the fillers is that they still talk about the main story.
They still talk about
they'll
what happened.
They'll say, like, we need to do this in a couple days, or this is happening soon. But then they'll go off and do something small on the side. But they still bring back to the main topic.
What they learn or what they glean. And the crazy thing is, in those small missions or these small little tasks, the villain that they're facing still holds like a pivotal or has like a pivotal role. Like they'll say some stuff that'll leave you just thinking about your whole life, want you to reevaluate your whole life. Like, did you wake up this morning and believe that you can be all you can be? Or did you just wake up thinking it's just another day? I'm like, nigga, did I think that way? Yeah, I want to see him like, you a filler villain. Stop it. Stop it. You can't do that. You're not a main villain. You can't do that.
It's different. The villains in this, like, everything they say makes sense. It feels like they're actually talking to you and not just Ichigo or anybody else that they're talking to. It feels like they're like targeting towards you. Yeah. And you're like, dang, this anime came out like 8 years ago.
I know, right now. It's still hitting you right now. It's like, you alone, aren't you? Stop it.
Like, dang, how do they know?
You're sitting in the dark, aren't you? No, my blinds are open. So, the street light is shining through.
It makes sense. It's like this anime is like I was saying before, the fillers still play a role in the main story. Like Evan said, you won't know they're fillers unless you kind of wonder, like, dang, how long until this happens, and then
you look it up and find out there's a filler.
Filler, but at the same time, you're like, dang, that didn't feel like a filler because they talked about the main story, and they did stuff that was going to affect them later on.
Like the one is like the Lost Zanpakuto arc is the filler. Is when the Zanpakuto souls came to life, and they literally rebelled against the Soul Reapers because they felt like they were being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're more than just a weapon. We have our own mind. We have feeling. And sitting here thinking like, when you take things for granted that you use every single day, and you don't see the value in it, or you don't take into account that what you're doing holds meaning, or may make something feel more meaningless than what you're trying to make it seem, and then you can't realize you can't do anything without it. So it was like, this is a filler, and it just make you thinking on that kind of level, like, bruh. And like, yeah, it was funny, but honestly, that was probably like one of the darkest arcs of anime, because it shows you that how thoughtless the heroes of the series are.
Yeah, it makes you think like, dang, a lot of animes do this. Like, they use their side characters and stuff, but they never give them proper credit. And like, some people could have a weapon that talks, spirits that talk, and all that to them, and like, dang, and then Bleach hit it on the target, like everyone was saying. Like, dang, like, these guys actually have feeling and meaning to it. Some of them actually, from the beginning, respect their weapon and say their weapon is more than just a weapon, which you'll understand when you watch more of it. How many episodes in total are there, Bleach?
366, I believe.
Yeah, and then we have another arc coming out, the Thousand Blood War.
Yes, it ended in 2012, the anime, but they're bringing it back. I'm like, it's about time. I want to see that war in animation.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is the bloodiest of Bleach I've ever seen, and I need to see it.
Bleach is pretty bloody.
It better be in 4K too. I want to see like when they like in the latest anime, like when they draw it, it had like that drawing on when the light shines on the blood.
Yeah.
Cause you be looking like, damn,
like, he's not bleeding. He bleeding.
that nigga leaking like a faucet. That nigga leaking.
Guys, it's a really good binging anime. I would say after you finish Naruto, or if you want a break between Naruto, I would jump to Bleach as well. But the only problem with Bleach is, like I said, every episode will leave you wanting more. It'll be like those memes, like, oh, it's only 10 o'clock, I can watch another one. It's 10:30, I'll watch another one. The Bleach will have
and then you end up blinking and looking outside real quick,
and the birds are chirping.
The birds chirping. It's 7 a.m. and you gotta go to work in 30 minutes. Then you just tell your boss, you know what? I'm sick. My cat died, and my dog's paw fell off, and then my zebra lost his kneecaps. I can't come in. Then you sit there watching the rest of Bleach. That's what it'll do to you. That's what a lot of anime will do to you. But these two anime here, it's just on a different level, because there is a category that it's called the Big Three, because it was Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. They call it the Big Three because it brought in such a big number of new anime watchers, and it made anime popular.
It's almost to the fact that when you're watching it, you start to think like, oh dang, this is what anime is. Because those animes are what anime is. Yes, there's a lot of like fan service animes. That's not what anime really is. If you want to know, if you're first starting an anime, you really want to know what it is, the Big Three is the best way to go.
Naruto, Bleach. Bleach was like your first entrance into fan service.
Yeah.
But it's like it ain't extreme. It just shows cleavage.
Yeah.
That's
it's not like they don't really notice it and jump at it like other animes.
Yeah, they don't make it like a main thing, because fan service will be in the genre. Ecchi or adult will be in the genre. The main genre of Bleach is drama, action, adventure, comedy.
Bleach can have its funny points too.
Bleach is funny. Like this one side character, but he's still like a main, but he's a main supporting side. His name is Korn. He's little soul candy. It's basically a soul in a candy form. If you need to switch bodies. So they put it inside of this lion doll.
Bear thing.
And it came to life. So now it's like one of the main characters. He is funny as fuck.
He makes you want to keep watching it. I would have to say this would be second. Because Naruto really helps you. Naruto isn't too bloody. It's not really much fan service. So I would say Naruto would be easy, then Bleach, and then go off into the other ones. Because Bleach, you have like a lot of blood. There's fan service, but
there's meaning.
Yes, it has a lot of meaning to it.
There's, like you said, there's blood, so there's action. There's drama in it. So with drama, there comes like with the drama, it keeps you in because it's not just like action. There's and like when we say meaning, it has real life stuff going on. He's still a kid who still has to go to school, who still has a social life, who's still trying to balance the two. And you know, there's friends, and that he has to make sure his friends are safe, and find out his friends are getting pulled into it too. So there's a lot of things going on in Bleach that just has you like so focused and wants you zoned in to make sure that you are like keep getting reeled into it. It's immersive and it's so good. And it's crazy because people we've known, like there's like some people I know that I was like just watch it. I just watch it. They just know, bro, anime lame, bro. I ain't watching that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, just watch it and you gonna rock with it. They say no. I'm like, all right. So I said, hey, when you get the moment to, just watch Naruto or Bleach. Everybody, I don't care what nobody says. Everybody's at least heard the name Naruto before. You seen him somewhere. If it was on TikTok, if it was on the news during the whole Area 51 raid, he's somewhere. You've seen him somewhere. But Bleach, not as much. But it's still one of the very most popular animes around. So when I gave them the options, they went to Bleach. And then lo and behold, 3, 4, 5 years later, they're trying to say, hey man, have you seen this anime? I'm like, bro.
The only thing that jumps down with Bleach compared to Naruto is that the anime style is a little bit older. It is a lot drawn, more classic anime.
Actually, one thing I will give Bleach props for, because it came out around the same time Naruto did. So you could tell in Naruto when budgeting wasn't as good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
But in Bleach, it kept it up though.
Yeah, it kept it steady, but it's still drawn in the older art style than Naruto.
Until I want to say after it was like during the Arankar arc. That's when they got super major funding, and then literally from every episode, even the fillers, until then on, was like flawless animation. I won't say it was Demon Slayer's level, because that's 2020, 2021 art style. This was 2012, and to this day, it still looks very good. Like literally, you could see like when the sun shines on your eye and have like that glimmer. Every single character's eye had that in every episode. They had that shine to their skin. Like when the suns had their shine, all of that, it had all that, the shading, the saturation, everything was top notch. So I will give that over Naruto because their art style was like 10 times better than Naruto's.
You know,
Naruto
had,
huh?
You think it's 10?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking from the beginning.
From the beginning, it was literally the same art style. From the beginning.
Really, I think it's drawn a little bit in the older art style.
Like the first episodes.
Yeah, like
no, in my opinion, the first episodes, Bleach was probably better.
You would think so?
Yeah, because Naruto looked like they did it with colored pencil.
No, I'm talking about Shippuden, not Naruto.
I'm talking OG Naruto.
Oh, OG Naruto Bleach takes out OG Naruto. I'm talking about Shippuden.
Oh,
sorry,
Shippuden.
I'm thinking of Shippuden.
Oh, Shippuden. There were some parts where Naruto. There were like some like a few like 200-300.
Because after Bleach did get a higher budget, which yes, then it does start to outshine it, but it still had the more OG art style, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it does have more of an OG art style compared to Naruto. Eye appealing wise, Naruto has more brighter colors and more stuff going on, so it makes your eyes more appealing than Bleach. But Bleach targets for that audience because you're fighting demons. And
yeah,
stuff.
It's a darker anime.
It's
a darker tone.
Yeah. But guys, in our opinion, those are probably the two best animes
that you should binge. And we're going to keep it that short because we want to make sure that these two actually get the chance to be watched. Because we got so much more, but we'll put those in part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We'll put those later on down the road. Because guys, we're getting to the fact that Naruto and Bleach are getting labeled as old animes, and it kind of hurts us a little bit.
That's all, dude. We get old.
We get old.
I'm 26.
But they label those as old animes now. It's kind of crazy. But guys, yes, thank you so much for sticking around with this discussion. Shout out to the people who actually watch it. Shout out to the people who listen to it in the background. Tom, anybody else who listens to the background, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know how you guys are liking this discussion so far. This is episode 2.
Don't forget about these animes, because you know that you need to watch.
Guys, if you've watched them or you are currently watching them or want to watch them, let us know your favorite part of the anime in the comments.
Bleach, it is on Hulu, Netflix, Crunchyroll, and Funimation. Naruto is on Hulu.
It's on Netflix.
On Netflix. The OG Naruto's on Funimation. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden is on Crunchyroll.
Naruto's also on Netflix, and if you like that Tubi stuff, it's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi? I haven't used Tubi. Oh, Naruto Shippuden on Netflix, on Hulu, only is in English up until episode 139.
And then you gotta find
That's
it.
the fourth Okage episode.
You're gonna have to find it on your own.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell you where to find it.
Oh, I was just told him where to find it.
No, I'm talking about the other episodes.
We just told him where to find it, though.
No, I'm talking about the other websites you might have to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to say that. But guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching. These discussions are actually kind of fun to have.
Yeah, I like it.
I gotta get used to this light shining though. It gives you a little bit of a headache sometimes.
Don't forget to like, share, comment what you want us to do, what you want us to talk about. Well, also, if you've seen it, in the comments, tell us what your favorite anime is, or tell us your favorite parts in Naruto and Bleach if y'all seen it, so then we can all connect in the comment section and just go off.
And then in the comments below, if you've seen these animes, let us know, why didn't you talk about this arc? This arc made me love it. This arc made me love it. And then we'll let you know how wrong you are.
Yeah. So then we'll also need to make sure that you do the most important part, which is subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Let you guys know that we're not just doing gaming and skits. We're also talking to our people doing these and all this fun stuff.
And everybody's going to be like, you know what? You need to stick to one thing. Because have you ever been to a buffet? When you go to a buffet, is there just one thing? Or is there a plethora of things?
Exactly.
Because you like to choose multiple things and just eating one little thing in one sitting. Now you got multiple things to choose from. You got skits, you got gaming, and you got the conversations. You got the ChuckleKnuckles.
Yes. There you go. Guys, let us know everything you guys like. Thank you so much for watching.
We love all of you guys, and then just have a great rest of y'all day, and we'll see y'all in the next video.